click the stream together. Cal is first. Nice Cal, Argyle, Fluff. Boom! Invites dispersed.
Oh. Invite given back, except thing happened.
What?
I need more drinks.
I was about to say, you wanna take that from the top?
No. I'm gonna continue to enjoy my liquefied fruit.
Liquid fruit.
Yeah.
This over here.
As some people would call it a smoothie.
Let's see.
A little smoochy.
This. Oh god.
Doing that thing again where I go to my server to post that we're playing D&D and see 3 of your streams in a row. I'm like, fuck. How do I keep doing this?
To be fair, the last few times where we'd normally have a stream day, instead we just hung out.
Yeah. I know you've been feeling tired a lot of the time. More
brunch D&D, more.
Something fucking down.
Good evening, troop. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in. Scurry inward, all you beans.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I just collated the value of everything that we collected.
Oh.
577 gold, 296 silver, 22 electrums, 75 copper.
Hell yeah.
Is that a lot?
Money.
It's a significant amount.
Yippee!
You're eating Vice's cake.
And then we have to
You should
divide
ask permission
them.
before you do that.
Yeah, that. Hold on, let me get them up. Wait.
We're gonna have to divide that
Welcome
amongst
in.
us.
Hello, Bailey. Hi, everyone. Fluff has joined,
yep,
which means I can share the chat.
I literally just said that.
I do also laugh because last time Lilt was like super late to the stream because didn't get a notification for whatever reason, so this time I made sure to specifically poke Lilt like, hey, we doing D&D, and just immediately replied in like all caps like, ah, yes.
Sounds like him, yeah.
Steal the mead, but Cal is sitting too close to that sword, plus it's Cal. I mean, you know, life expectancy. Look at you having a survival instinct.
For once.
Is that even possible? Are we sure this is the same lilt?
No, that wasn't Lil that. That was blue.
Oh, it's blue. Okay, now maybe it's plausible.
Superman can do that?
Superman's thing is having whatever. Well, at least
Yeah,
what
over the
Crazy's talking
years,
about is like at the time.
over the years, he's had
Kinda just
like
had whatever
so
bullshit.
many bullshit powers, and like he has as much power as the story wants him to have. Like he has defied reality in a number of ways. He has so many powers that's ridiculous. Like his story is not meant to be any kind of underdog or etc. He's just a good dude. Hi, crazy.
Blue, you forget I have more than just swords.
Yeah, you also have a face.
I also have guns.
I
Oh,
You
yeah.
would
also,
never
you
say
also
anything
have
odd or
a
out of pocket.
face.
I feel like I can just imagine you saying that and then just like a slideshow of all the weird ass clips of feet from Elden Ring that you've taken.
Or just, anything that Lilt has said that's been put in the quote channels in any server.
Hi, Caddy. Welcome on in.
Here.
Lap cat. Lap. Hi, lads. Hello, Bunny. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, there we go.
We're streaming right now. Could actually use a pick me up emotionally wise. There's something to get my head off of stuff. Aw. I'm glad I can help.
Yeah.
Bard balls bells.
Bird.
Those are two very different
Bard
things.
ball spells.
I just want to check real quick here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm fairly certain that the scroll of Charm Person and the scroll of Fireball went to Fluff. I'm fairly sure.
Well, I'm not using them.
I believe
I
so.
sure as hell won't be using them.
Fluff, thoughts?
Sorry, I was talking to chat. What's up?
Part of the loot we got from the manor house was 2 scrolls, one of Charm Person and one of Fireball.
Yes, I took
fairly
those.
Okay, you have those.
I took those,
Who-
yes. They're in my robe or my pack.
Who took the potion of healing, the potion of invisibility?
Me.
You did. Okay.
Don't know. I have one potion
already-
of healing.
I've already used said potion of healing though.
But you still have the invisibility and the waterproof satchel.
Yes, and the other
Oh, I
things that
didn't mark
came
it
in
down
it,
on
the
my thing. I
gold
need to
and
mark it
the
down.
travel clothes.
Okay, fair. I collated all the valuables into a total pool and then divided it, so at some point here I can tell you how much each person would get.
Lil
I also
saying
looted.
fluff thoughts and getting a dead silence is iconic.
True. Hello, Cornet. Cornet.
It's a fucking bee.
Yo, the
Although I will say-
geek.
I will say, it is not because Fluff does not think, it is simply because Fluff is not paying attention. Those are different
Exactly.
things.
Fluff's
Fluff's
mind
actually
is an
thinking. So-
enigma.
This is a little off
So-
topic.
What?
So I was looking at the thaumaturgy
Hmm.
spell, and the last thing it can do is alter the appearance of your eyes. And I'm like, oh, it's like you make them look more draconic or demonic or whatever. And then I'm like,
For the water.
or what if, imagine someone cast it, turns on, they have googly eyes.
I mean,
I'll just keep the money then.
technically possible.
I'm just
Yeah, they
imagining
just
just
says it-
someone just like with their back turned casting thaumaturgy and then just dramatically turning around as the googly
That's
eyes flop
exactly
around.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Is
Exactly what we were all thinking, I'm sure.
Fluff thoughts? Nope. Exactly.
Not
It's
today.
it's the dramatic gopher turn, except
Fluff
googly
thoughts?
eyes.
Nah, I'm good.
Yes.
Fluff, are you aware that everyone else is quiet?
I might have fucked up on the thing. Thank you for telling me.
You want us to be excluded? I see how.
We're not cool enough.
There you go. There.
That's
How
it.
now is that good enough? Eye for a side.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
alright.
No thoughts
No
for me.
thanks.
I'm on a
no
brain diet.
thanks.
Hydrate. I'm just sipping coffee now.
Heck yeah.
You liquefied her? What the fuck?
Oh, I know,
Ooh.
Siegfried. I know.
Look, sometimes
Beep, beep, beep. Thank you, Silver Star.
sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes the little fennec just likes to hang out in coffee cups. They are meant for her.
Me too.
You know-
Coffee's not a form of hydration, says you.
Actually, it does hydrate you more than it dehydrates you. So
Mhm.
It is not a permanent replacement, but it still does count.
No. I, however, have replaced it almost exclusively with tea.
Oh my god.
I
I drink tea all the time.
I just drink like juice, water, and occasional sweet tea.
I drink water, milk, and
You
sometimes
drink
soda.
a lot of milk. That's true. I very
Like-
rarely drink soda. Today was one of the rare times.
Like 99% of the time, I'm drinking water.
But
We
yes,
just
I am
we
going
had
to
leftover
be right
soda
back
from
to
our
use the
staff
bathroom,
meeting.
and then we'll do our normal intro stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had leftover soda from our staff meeting, so
Ah,
I just took some. Llamas, depending on who you're asking here, it's usually loose leaf, and I often cold steep it overnight. But it's usually loose leaf. Or like a nice Earl Grey or a chai. Currently it's cold steeped jasmine green tea.
oh,
It's actually a habit I picked up from Japan because when you go to convenience stores there's like 3 coolers of tea and like maybe 1 of other stuff. Yeah. Soda's not popular there at all.
Yeah, I stopped drinking soda like 2 years ago. Well, stopped drinking it regularly. I do it if I go out to town.
Yeah, I have it once in a while.
I'm back.
It's just stuff is way too sweet for me, way too easily.
Hello.
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 Huh?
why are you yelling?
Or checks. Oh, that's side of
Ye-
pain.
Hold on, my
I
roommate just
actually
made some
have
sausages. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
mad addicted
Oh
to the
my
sugar
fuck.
water. Yeah,
Won't
sugar's
be
a
long.
hard habit
They're
to
already ready.
break.
Oh, very, yeah, absolutely.
And I still have sugar. Hello, Shara Moon. I just don't have it
Cornet, I
regularly
am
with soda.
is mad addicted to the sugar water. I mean, my things of drink are water, juice, which usually is like a half sugar, and then sweet tea, which is a lot of sugar.
I doubt it's more than iced tea here because iced tea here is unbelievably sweet.
Oh no, it's definitely pretty sweet. Like I'm from the south. We dunk that
What
shit.
we do for iced tea here is it's like almost Kool-Aid. It's crazy.
The good stuff. Adding and a bunch of sugar to freshly brewed tea. Mmm. And cool.
Right, I should probably open up a dice roller.
Nice and cold and sweet.
Before Vice gets back, I need to go grab something.
I'm back. Do not fear.
Yippee!
I have purloined
I
a
believe,
wee.
I believe in you, Fur. You can get back in the swing of things. It can be sometimes hard to get back in the saddle, but
Yeah.
you can do it.
It's okay for a side. After I did my subathon, I also fell out of streaming for a very long time. Some say I'm still out of it.
Yeah, but you're also heckin'.
Back.
You're also heckin' like looking for work and stuff.
Hmm.
Wait, did I not update this? No, that can't be right.
There's a lot on my mind. ADHD is a bitch.
Yeah.
No, Vice. ADHD is a mental condition.
Lil, I didn't even do a subathon. I just kind of went, oops. You see, this is what happens when you don't have a regular schedule.
You didn't have a CPAP? Why not? What the fuck?
Gaming Bear, thank you for the water. Leave those narps up my schedule all the time.
I do that to myself.
Yeah, the ADHD tisms.
I mean, technically, Rye, we could still, even with everything here, do it that way. But that would be
That would be hell for me specifically.
it would be convoluted.
That would be.
I mean, Fluff does even when DMing, Fluff does it there.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
But
I
Fluff
have,
is also,
I have so
you know,
many windows that I'm
Wait,
constantly
what do I do?
fucking filtering through.
You
you
DM in
DM
VR.
yeah,
I do DM, yes.
in VR.
No, but in VR.
Oh, yeah, I
that's-
do. I mean,
That's
technically not, because I wear my headset on top of my head to use my model, but
oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
However, for the last session that we did, I was like, I'm going to try something new. So when I was having a conversation, for example, when Thistle was around and talking to you, I actually put on my headset and was in VR to get in character. So that's what I was doing.
That makes sense, though. I could
Oh.
see that working pretty well.
I mean, this is also
Yeah.
just like it's Fluff, so like nobody can
Everything's
be held
VR.
to that standard.
Imagine
God,
like
well,
Yeah.
you go. Imagine Fluff. If you ever do like
High Quest B.
what are the words? A non-modular game. You can have all the NPCs be different avatars you find in VR chat.
That's
You just
true.
swap avatars based on the NPC you're playing.
Oh God.
Mhm.
It'd be kind of fun. I could see it being interesting for that. But I imagine like managing all the windows and character sheets and stuff could be a bit of a hell.
Just imagining having a wall of windows that I have to constantly like grab and look at.
Or if you were doing it in I'm gonna be that guy. You could do it in Resonate. You could just have the windows floating in the world around you.
Jackie?
Wow, I was not calling out Jackal.
Damn.
He was one of the 2 people I know that played Resonate.
Hug. But okay, yes.
And it's like, yes, I could do that. I would first have to learn Resonate.
Hello, everyone, and
Hello.
welcome to Bruncheons and Dragons, session 9. Wow, we've been doing this for
Whoa.
9 sessions.
That's kind of crazy,
Yep.
isn't it?
But
Yeah, and then we'll look
am-
back from session 50 and be like, God damn.
I am your
God.
dungeon master, Snow versus the World, and with me are the lovely Brunch Bunch. First off, we have Cal. Introduce yourself and tell us about
What?
your character.
Why am I first this time?
Because
Deal
I
with
said
it.
so.
Hello, I'm Cal. I am Dog. I am playing Rogue, Phantom Rogue. He's gonna
Also a
start seeing
dog.
ghosts and shit. Yeah, he's also a dog. He is unsure how he got mixed up in all this business, but he's here now, and he's here to stay, I suppose.
How did you get mixed up in this business? By at no point saying no.
Pretty much, yeah.
And next we have
I mean, it was kind of convenient at the time.
Vice.
Lilts.
Hello, I'm Vice. Hello. I'm playing a Minotaur named Rex, the barbarian. Hello.
What is this little voice?
I have to vary it up every time, or else it gets old. Yeah. Hello.
And next we
Well-
have
I swear to fucking God.
Fluff. Please introduce
Please
yourself and your
describe
character.
their feet and paw pads. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Hello, I'm a bard. I'm a kitsune, and I'm pretty much just a wanderer traveling from town to town. And then I met these goobers, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I'll go with them for a while.
Why can't I ban Lilt?
Fluff, not
Beautiful.
everyone panders to their audience.
And last but not least,
Me.
Argyle.
Hello, I'm Argyle, as I'm sure everyone is aware. I'm playing Moss, Bramble Spring, the Rabbit Folk, Bard turned Warlock. Things are getting real interesting. He's having a lot of, should we say, emotional turmoil.
Emotional damage.
I'm
not least of
sure
all
everything will be
But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
The person that you killed like a few sessions back is just alive and well again.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
there are
mean-
no consequences.
That's the lesson. Someone will always fix your problems.
I don't know about that.
Vice hitting us with the "I'm a portly British cottage industry creator that got brought in for an interview, but I'm absolutely not a speaker" voice.
Anytime they ask you something, you answer in 4 words or less.
Hello, hey, Mr. Frog. Hello. That's more of what I was going for, but
But yes, when we last left our wonderful little group of heroes, the 4 of you had split off to go in your own directions for the afternoon. Moss had gone up to the Townmaster's Hall, where he met the Owlin named Pyrite, a scholar from the College of Lost Light, currently working in the town while her research into everything with the Fandelver Pact and all the magical items there within has been a little fruitless because of the ongoing turmoil in the area. Moss met with the current town master, someone who was originally a miner in the town's mine, who got voted this year just for being responsible. And he kind of made it clear that while he was thankful for the help that the group did with taking care of the red brands, he was also not thankful for the fact that it would bring attention from the Black Spider. So while still also dealing with a dragon that was supposed to be in a nearby town, he made it clear that he wanted the group to take care of the Black Spider thing so he didn't have multiple issues to deal with. As Moss was leaving from the office, he caught wind of Iarno and Sildar arguing with each other, having a bit of a romantic spat as Sildar stormed off.
Is this just the canon that these two are a thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I made the subtext pretty clear, but I mean,
the book. Although I would like to state, this is not the module. This is.
look,
This is-
I'm
this is
allowed to. I'm allowed to.
Yeah,
Fuck,
this is our.
I'm allowed to fuck with
this is-
things.
This is our own adaptation.
I'm the DM, and what I says goes. But as Moss went to leave, he ran into Pyrite again, and while giving her some advice about what things to look for and who to ask for help, she also proved to be a bit smitten with the rabbit.
Mhm.
And with Moss not really knowing what to do with that information, he quickly took his leave.
He is currently too emotionally distressed to process this.
Meanwhile, Rax had gone off with Darren towards Barthen's Provisions to pick up some stuff for the next day. And while they were walking, Darren asked Rax about the Keeper. He asked him, in general, more about his past, which Rax struggled a bit with, but seemed to come to the end point of feeling like he should figure out the information so that he can make a more informed decision on what to do with it all.
Mhm.
At the same time, Lurik was showing Thorn to their room, and we glimpsed into Lurik's past during a moment where Lurik, Lily, and Thorn all worked together as childhood friends to hunt a white elk that Lily's older brother was supposed to be hunting, but his attention was being pulled away from it. However, shortly after hunting the elk, the older brother discovered them and quickly began trying to basically kill them.
Yeah.
The group fought back, but after a few rounds back and forth, Lurik's mother stepped out and quickly dispatched him, deciding
I mean, hey, I
that
had
his
knocked him down.
What'd you say, Cal?
Said I knocked him down.
You did. But she brought the news back to the village, grabbed the white elk, and let everyone know that the brother was basically a disappointment to their family for trying to kill young hunters proving themselves. And Thorn got out of it with a pretty hefty neck injury. Then Astrid introduced Sparky to Smashface and decided to stop in for a meal with Sparky. And while chatting with Sparky, she was reminded of some of the things that she had been through, which led us back into a memory of her time back in a big city, working inside of a less than reputable establishment, where she worked alongside her little gnome friend Polly, and noticed her mother was busy speaking to a dwarf about something when they stepped out
Indeed.
after being a little dizzied by the fumes inside. They stepped out to play a bit of Knucklebones, but a kitsune ran by, which
Knucklebones.
Astrid immediately took off after to try and figure out what was going on with another member of her race for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
She tracked them down to an alleyway in which he turned and saw her, kind of surprised to see her, but given that he was being chased, he quickly wrote down an address, gave it to her, told her to hide, and Misty stepped out.
Hmm.
Astrid...
Repeat that last one?
Hmm?
Repeat that last part?
He had given Astrid the address to a location within the city.
The address.
Told her to hide, and Misty stepped up onto a wall and over. After letting the guards pass, Astrid hurried back to work before her break ended, informing Polly of her decision to want to try and track this down and asking Polly to join, with which she said that she was going to bring along her friend Mike. After getting back to work and finishing up for the day, her mother told her that they didn't need to be doing this for too much longer, but she'd have to stay late for work that night, and gave her some money to get some food for herself. And the memory cleared from that point.
Mm-hmm.
Lurik came down and briefly chatted with Astrid and Sparky before using the opportunity to slip off towards the Alderleaf farm to enact some of the dirty business that the Zhentarim has put him up to.
Yippee.
He asked for the money from Quellen, trying to make it clear that he didn't want to be doing this, though Quellen did not show much sympathy, throwing a bag of money to him and making it clear that that was only half of the amount owed and that the rest would be found with Radoth, a druid from the ruined town of Thundertree.
Yippee. Also making some vaguely threatening
Oh,
statements,
yeah.
which I'm not going to take seriously, but
That's the town with the dragon. Yeah.
Huh?
maybe.
Thunder Tree.
Never heard of it.
Meanwhile, Darren and Rax met up with Moss, and Rax ended up separating to head off towards the tavern. Meanwhile, Moss spoke with Darren, quickly wanting to question him about what happened with Sildar. Darren made it clear that he used some high-level magic to bring him back to life and filled in the gaps with a modify memory spell, making it clear that what he did was specifically to let Valentine have his little victory, but not allow the consequences to be permanent. Fearing that if he had fixed it immediately, Valentine may have done worse. Meanwhile, as Lurik tried to slip by everyone else, Sildar saw him sneaking around and trying to hide things, and quickly got the attention of Rax and Astrid to ensure that he didn't hide things.
Work.
Hmm.
Was just immediately like, no, I'm not dealing with this today.
Just giving him a fucking death
he's
glare
just
from
like,
hell.
he's just like my like the person that I'm currently involved with just pulled some shit, and I'm not letting anyone else pull some shit right now. Nope.
Yeah, he's just over it.
It's like, come on, dude, you gotta rat me out right fucking now when that's the last thing I need.
Yes.
Because you're a dirty little crime boy.
Not on purpose.
But as the
Accidental
crime
dirty
boy.
little
as
boy.
the group kind of
Don't.
as
Just no.
as the group met together, Rax revealed to them that he was going to go through with dispelling the magic on his memories, allowing him to take part in all of that, and wanted them to be there for it. Sparky decided to head back to the room and rest in the meantime, which led the three up to the orchard where Moss and Darren were already set up. Darren ensured everyone was as comfortable as they could be before using Dispel Magic on Rax. He let Rax know that all of his memories wouldn't necessarily come back all at once, just maybe a bit staggered depending on how much memory was taken. And as the first bits of memory began to clear, Rax witnessed a moment from his childhood where a kitsune stepped out of a portal in front of him.
Was it me?
But it talked to his like adult self instead of his child self.
Yes, the kitsune seemed to notice Rax there in the memory. Not just the child version, but the modern iteration of him witnessing his own memory.
Kind of creepy.
And
Witness me.
seemed to regard him with horror and disgust that he was even here, making it clear that he was going to, that if it was the last thing he did, he was going to make sure that Rax went back in that prison.
Oh no.
Then he cast a spell that knocked the child Rax unconscious, grabbed him by the horn, and dragged him through the portal.
That's not very nice.
Was where we ended last session.
That's no way to treat a
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I trust Kitsune right now.
What?
Nah, I won't be
After
racist.
I called
it's
you
okay.
big guy and I gave you all those inspirations.
Oh, you did call me big guy. All right.
No. Apparently the racism's only toward dog races, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, holy
Bunny
fucking shit.
supremacy.
It's like Eric just keeps getting flack from random strangers
it
for no
is.
fucking reason. Like, come on,
Dog
man, what did I do?
racism.
Uh,
So I just like sitting politely in a chair with my legs crossed, being like, this is cool.
Oh.
and what did you do, Kyle? You were within range.
But
Bullshit.
Rax,
Yes.
Just
you
sitting over here tuning my lute.
feel that memory melting backwards, like paint being dragged across a canvas. You feel yourself almost stagger forward into blips of moments. You walking around the labyrinth, you dragging bodies away. You remember moments of the keeper looking at you and forbidding you from going to the core of the labyrinth.
Mm.
You do know that that was a rule, but you never remembered yourself disobeying or testing that rule. But you see moment after moment of you kind of curiously looking around a corner and trying to get over there before slipping away again. And then the memory seems to bubble back, just easing away, much less violently, much less abruptly. And you remember yourself back in that village from your dreams. There seems to be some kind of festival going on, some party. Among the crowd, there is one person that you remember having recognition of. It is an incredibly tall woman. Her skin is somewhere between looking like stone and looking like the surface of a dark cloud. Her hair actively falls around her like fog, and you can see streaks of what look like lightning moving through it.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And
Sort of
this,
storm critter.
That's neat.
you remember to be one of your moms. This is Win.
Yo.
Rex will kind of like get down on one knee, kind of lower his head a little bit, like, excuse me. This isn't this is a memory, right? Are you also aware of that?
She doesn't seem to notice you, kind of still like chatting amongst some of the other townsfolk and kind of like lifting up some kegs and everything for other people and carrying them to where they need to be as she like joyfully talks along. Making me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. What's my projection? It's -1, right? No, it's +1, so it's a 16.
16. As you look around, you can see some of the children from some of your previous dreams. You see, I think for the first time in these dreams, you can actually see your surroundings like past what's at the forefront. Normally it would kind of get fuzzy and distant at the edges of the village, but now you can see it push back. There are rolling fields off to the south side of the village. You can see trees, and it is in that moment that you realize that you know which direction south is in this memory.
Holy shit, he's learned another direction.
Right. He'll kind of try his hardest to sort of recall the area, see if he can kind of figure out if he can find this place again after he leaves his memory. He's doing his best to get his bearings.
Make me a history check with advantage.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that was a 19 on my first roll, so 18 technically. And just for advantage sake, a free. So I got an 18.
You take the moment to look at everything. You see the size of the village. You look at the well that's in the center of town where everybody's currently gathered around with the festival. You can see in the distance a set of, it looks like mountains, but one of them has like a chunk out of it, like something blasted right through it, and there's just like a hole there.
What the?
You take in all these details, holding on to them, and you know in this moment that if you saw it on a map, you would know it. And as you continue glancing around, you notice your child self is almost like frozen in this memory. And just your proximity to it, like looking at him, it feels like your attention is trying to pull into this other version of you.
I'm just gonna like kind of hesitantly like approach the younger version of him and just sort of like watch and see if he does anything. Like,
As
must
you
have done something back here.
as you approach the smaller version of you, you can almost feel yourself getting smaller. And then your foot lines up with his foot and your hand with his, and then you snap, and suddenly you are your child self again. And you can, like, whereas before you heard like a general roar of conversation and everything and couldn't make out specifics, now you find yourself like suddenly snapped into consciousness, and you can hear what people are saying. You listen to a kind of person like holding a basket, like walking through, like, just trying to put out laundry today. I didn't want to be a part of all this. Oh, God. And she's like moving her way through. You can hear Wynn's like boisterous laugh kind of across the entire clearing. And you are free to explore this memory.
Rex kind of starts by like just kind of gazing at his own hands, like trying to gauge like, how is this real? How am I in a memory? I can't alter things. Does anyone else know? And he'll kind of hurry towards her and see if he can actually talk to her properly this time, now that he's in what he assumes is his own body.
As you make your way through the crowd, kind of seeing other kids like rush past, kind of messing with like a little popper to burst in front of someone else and laugh about it, you make your way through, and there's Wynn. She is currently setting a keg down on the table and looking over towards a pretty stocky looking tiefling, and she's like, all right, Martin, there you go. Look, you gotta fix your cart, man. I can't keep doing this. Like, oh, well, you know, I threw out my hip the other day, and I mean, it'd be a help if you could do it. And she just like stares at him, just, so you want me to lift the cart while you put it into place? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, if you're gonna volunteer for it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's one of those
And
assholes.
she like smirks at him and just, all right, fine. But you're bringing Zaluria pie tomorrow. Oh, god damn it. It's like, hey, I don't make the rules. And she really, really wants a peach one. God fucking all right. Like, and she like snaps like, hey, don't curse in front of the kids. She like grabs him by the head and like kind of bodily pushes him aside as she like grins, kind of squatting down to Rax's level, just like, hey, there's the little man.
Uh, hello. I. This is weird. Um, this is gonna sound weird, but I forgot a lot of things. My memory's odd. W- Where are we?
You can almost feel the memory like fight a little bit, which lets you know that before, the thing with the kitsune was abnormal. And as you're in the moment now, you realize that the memory is fighting to stay a memory. And as it like snags a little bit, it seems to resolve itself, where Wind kind of smiles at you and just, where are you? Still feeling a little lost.
Like, yeah, I'm very lost. I feel at home here. Sorry, there's so much on my mind.
Yeah, don't worry. I know it can be a lot. Big old birthday. She kind of ruffles your hair a bit and grins. How about this? We're in Oleander. I'm your mom. And so is she. And as you turn around, you see the woman from your dream. In the dream, she had looked a little more nebulous, but now as you look at her, you see a woman who stands slightly taller than Wind does, which is already impressive. She has skin the color of obsidian, hard, like actual hard rock, with like carved in little inscriptions and everything all along her arms. You can see her hair is currently in the shape of like a braided ponytail, but you can tell that all of them are individual rocks that she has like affixed to herself. And you know
Just
her name to
stares
be
in awe.
Zaluri.
Like, Mom, Zaluri. Like, oh my gosh.
And
Why
Zaluri
don't
kind
I
of
know
grins,
that?
just, hey there, kiddo.
It's like, Mom, hello. I
Hi. Happy birthday.
is that my birthday? It is right. My birthday. Thank you. Um, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm still getting used to everything.
No, don't you worry. And Zaluri kind of rubs your head and just, I know you get a little foggy sometimes, but don't you worry. We got you. And Wind like shakes her head a little bit and just, I swear, if he'd only told us a little more. And kind of Ziluri like elbows her a little bit and gives her a look. And just, I'm all right, fine. I'll fucking go. And she like pauses as she curses and just shit, and just like pauses again. And Ziluri gives her a look. I'm going to go walk away before
It's like,
I mess up again. And
wait.
Wind like pauses, looking down at Rax. Hmm?
I I have a question, and it's weird, but I guess I never thought about it before. But how come I don't see anyone else like me? Everyone looks so different. Where am I from? Am I a monster?
Oh no. And like Wind immediately like crouches down to your level and takes your hand. Raxellerai, you are not a monster. You are a gift. And she like gently leans down and kisses your hand and just, we don't know exactly where you're from. You were given to us. It doesn't matter because now you're from here. This will always be your home.
Thank you. It's really reassuring to hear that. I I'm very glad I have you. And he'll kind of just sort of nestle his face against him and just sort of hug around him as best he can.
Oh, she like fully like wraps you in a hug and even like picks you up, just clinging tightly.
It's like, when I get older, I'll come back here. I might go away for a while, but I promise I'll come back.
Don't you worry. Like I said, I know you get a little foggy sometimes, but it always clears up, and then you know right where you are.
Right.
I mean, you remember the other week. 3 of us went walking off in the woods, got turned around, suddenly out of nowhere, like a little compass, just know right where to go.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed. I usually know which way's north. It's felt like it hasn't helped me lately, but maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I need to apply myself better. I'll keep practicing. One day I'll find everything.
You see, I love that about you. Always something bigger and better. Like Wynn grins and like flexes an arm, like just like me. And Zaluri just like staring, like, uh-huh.
And Rex will kind of like try to mimic the gesture and also flex a little. It's like, right, just like you. I'll keep getting bigger and better, and I'll make sure when I come back after a big long adventure that I don't know. I guess I don't really have an end goal here. I just would love to see you again.
And Zaluri kind of leans in and ruffles your head. Oh yeah, what about that Eye of the Maze you were talking about the other day?
Oh, uh, you know about that? Oh, yeah, I'm still looking for that. Just, how did, where did it come from? Do you know?
The both of them kind of share a look, and Wind gently kind of untangles you from her and hands you off to Zaluri, who carries you instead, and Wind steps away for a moment. You were a gift from a stranger. He couldn't stay long, but he said that you were very special and that nobody would be ever lost if they had you with them.
It doesn't feel true. I, and he told me to look for an Eye of the Maze.
He he said something about that, but it's been so many years now. I don't know.
I'll keep looking for it. I'm not done searching.
I don't doubt that.
Leads in rough.
I remember the other day when I caught you in my garden, digging some stuff up. Convinced that you knew where that little eye would be found.
I I was just digging at straws, I guess. I think I have a better lead now,
Hmm.
but it might be far away from here. So
Well,
there's a chance I'll be gone for a while.
well, I'll hold on to you pretty tight until then, so hope you don't get sick of me. she kind of grins and squeezes you a bit.
Kind of like just hugs back tightly. Just at this point, he's just kind of afraid to leave the memory.
But as you cling, you feel yourself at your normal size. And as you open your eyes, you find Darren's fingers pressed against your forehead. You are sitting back in his farmhouse with Moss, Lyric, and Astrid all around you.
Rex kind of blinks a couple
I'm just
times
softly playing my lute in the corner.
and then without a word, tears just start flowing down his eyes.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Hey, you all right, man?
I don't know. I know where I was raised. A place called Oleander.
I'll get up and hug him.
Kind of like hesitates for a moment before eventually wrapping an arm around Astrid again. Like,
Aw.
I'm not gonna ask. We take detours, but if we ever find ourselves nearby, I need to see. I need to go back there. There were people waiting on me.
Absolutely.
Moths.
Moss, is,
Larry, give
Moss looks he's looking thoughtful about like the information that's been told, and then he just blinks and, oh, you're welcome. It was your choice ultimately.
You have a home. Hold on to that.
Larry just kind of looks at him and nods. Wherever nearby, I don't see a reason why we couldn't make a detour.
I appreciate it. I remember promises I made, or maybe I made them now. I'm not sure. The memory was weird, but I feel a pronounced sense of vigor. Give me a moment to compose myself, and I'll be ready.
Of course, of course.
And I promise I'll get better.
Well, it was worthwhile then. That's good.
Yes. I don't remember much of the keeper himself, but I might get more and more glimpses as I go.
What else did you
Still
see?
a mystery. Surprising.
I saw an old village, a place that I used to live in. I had parents, multiple. They didn't look anything like me. And I asked why, and they said I was a gift from someone they didn't know. Someone who told me to look for the
Aw.
eye. I said, a keeper. He gave me to them. But I don't know why. I don't know how I ended up in a labyrinth after that. The kitsune, maybe? Who was that?
Huh? Kitsune.
Larry just kind of tilts his head. A kitsune?
Yeah. They had, I think, 5 tails? That's
Oh.
important, right? They're all distinguished that way.
Yes, that is a very powerful kitsune.
Yeah, the more tails a kitsune have, the more powerful they are.
It
As
spoke
far as
to
I
me
remember.
while I was in the memory. Like it knew I was there.
Like
Oh,
spoke
shit.
to you as you are now.
Yes. It knew I was in the memory. It saw me looking.
That is
That's
very
concerning.
concerning.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say that might be the thing scrying on me. But now it knows.
You know, that would be true. That is oddly smart.
Well, considering all three of the effects on you, it's not unreasonable to assume that that would have been the caster right there.
Right. I don't want to alarm any of you, but it did say he was going to come back for me, put me back in some kind of prison. He
Huh.
wants me gone,
Well,
and I don't know why.
A mental prison, perhaps.
the prison, yeah, the prison not so good. But if it's a
No.
kitsune, maybe I can talk to them.
I hope so. But they didn't seem very friendly.
And what's one more powerful figure that we have to deal with? We have plenty already. It's fine.
I suppose you're true.
Yeah, what kind of powerful figure?
Well, I mean, we're tied
The
up with
black
the
spider, for one.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, there's no
And-
use wallowing in fear yet. We should keep pressing on, make sure that when they come for us, we're ready.
Aye, you have the right of it.
All
We'll
right.
cross that bridge when we get there, so to speak.
Yeah. I think I'm ready. And Max will kind of like push himself back up in the stand position. Thank you so much, Darren.
Darren
I'm glad I could
nods,
help
kind
here.
of standing up from his seated position. Glad I could help. You look like you needed that. Also, out of character, Rax.
Mhm.
With this mental block removed, you now get a +2 to perception checks.
Let's go!
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so helpful. Thank you.
He's now going to be able to notice things, finally.
What a noticer.
Suddenly he'll be like, wait, were all of these things here before? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
You just
It's like I might actually be able to navigate.
You actually
Also-
know what apple cider is.
Also,
you suddenly know.
anytime that you have to make a history check based on a location, you will do it with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Suddenly Rax becomes aware of all four cardinal directions.
I'll write that one down because I might forget that one.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
probably good
Michelle.
thing
I
to note.
appreciate that. Wag.
Yes. Give me a second. I need to use the bathroom again.
Yep.
There was something I was planning on doing when you took a break, and I already forgot what it was. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Was it the sausage thing? I already did that. I'm not sure.
Sausage.
No, it was something else.
I'm gonna top up
Something
my
like-
drink.
It's like something short, but I can't think.
I like that comment from Crespi. You are aware that you're being watched on some in some form, and you can now break the fourth wall.
Oh god. No.
Strength for perception while raging. That's funny.
Just angrily scanning your surroundings.
Oh my oh my goodness, Siegfried. I put my proficiency and my expertise in perception. So I got a +4.
I had a +1, but now I got a +3, which is so much nicer, honestly. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
The most rolled skilled in the game.
Yep. Would you believe that most of my characters have a bad perception score?
Yes.
No.
It's just kind of fun to make people not observant. Because it leads to a lot of hijinks. If you're too
Shenanigans.
careful, it's not as funny.
I'm Mac.
Welcome back.
Dang, Siegfried, that's pretty funny.
All right.
I will be muted for like a couple minutes. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. That's what I remembered I had to do, but I'll still be listening.
Clean your fangs.
Darren kind of glances at you all, just. So, staying for dinner or heading out?
You offering?
Sure.
I mean, he wouldn't be asking if he wasn't offering.
I'm sure it beats tavern food.
Yep.
Aye.
Got a few game
Everybody else
hints.
isn't able to do it.
Apple
Anything
pie.
I can help with?
Yeah, sure. Start start chopping apples over there. And he kind of he flicks his hand using a mage hand to pull over a cutting board.
Yes, sir. Chop, 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 chop. Me.
Hmm.
You know, this would have been what a unseen servant was useful for, but I replaced that.
It's fine, I'm sure.
Yes, and Darren will
And well,
begin
chop, 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 chop.
begin preparing dinner with Astrid's help.
Yay.
Hmm. Well, in this case, I'm going to use this opportunity to pull a certain rabbit aside. It's time for your
You gotta summon them
interrogation,
from a hat.
motherfucker. Not really sure what Rax was gonna be doing, but you know.
Brushing his teeth, clearly.
He's emotional. We'll let him sit there as Lurik and Moss go off to the side. Apparently,
All right.
Sorry, I was refilling my drink. I'm back.
Basically,
Rabbit
Darren and Astrid have gone off to start making dinner,
We're cooking.
and I have decided that now is the time to pull you aside for the interrogation.
Okay.
I'll let you guys have your moment. Rex will kind of just be alone with his thoughts for it.
Sitting there staring
Yeah.
into the fireplace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
He's got a
I
lot
kind
to
of just like pull you
process.
into it. Yeah, I'll just kind of like either pull you into another room or like into like
Outside.
the yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think you grab Moss and you kind of step outside, kind of going around the corner so that
Question.
none of the
Question.
open.
Do you say something first, or do you just
Yes.
physically drag him?
I kind of
Just
look
like,
at him.
hey, what's
All
up?
right.
Gets dragged out.
Grabs him by the scruff of his neck.
You know what? Now that you said something, I kind of want to just grab him and pull him outside.
Owie, owie, owie.
Literally
It's
just
just
hold
a little bunny.
I'm just a
Literally
little
just
guy. Stop
this.
it.
I kind of just drag you
So
outside.
just to grab his arm. He just looks at what? Excuse. What do you?
Once we're outside. All right. Start talking.
He's just like
And
brushing at his eyes. Just what? You could have just asked. What? You didn't have to manhandle me.
sorry, best couldn't let the opportunity slip between my fingers, but start talking. What the hell's going on with you?
He just looks at him. What? What do you mean?
Well,
Would you
for
rather be
example,
woman handled?
oh my god.
Yeah, it's when you said manhandle, that is what I thought of.
Rabbit handle? What do you want from me, guys?
Well, okay. When we saw Sildar earlier, you looked like you'd seen a fucking corpse walking. Explain that now.
The particular choice of words. He stares at Lurk and he's just. I thought he had left. Simple as that. I was surprised that he had left earlier in the day and then he was back.
Lurk just kind of glares at him, just not buying any of this.
You gotta hear, bluff.
Listen here.
I mean, yeah, it could be deception.
Well, here's
Okay,
the
but
thing.
like
Lurik already
way you
rolled an
reacted.
insight versus your deception
Oh yeah,
on
that's
this
right.
very
That is
issue.
true.
So he
This is
already
true.
knows you're
Yeah.
lying.
That is true. Yeah.
Cut the crap. I know a look of surprise and a look of holy shit, that person is alive. Explain yourself.
Moss closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. And then reopening them, which is just this totally placid look. Just You had business you didn't want to discuss either with the Alderleaf
Oh,
farm. Are you sure this is something you want to get into? You sure this is something that everybody wouldn't want to be aware of?
all right. How about this? You tell me what's going on with you, and I'll tell you what's going on with me.
Moss considers this for a moment. He kind of rolls his head as he's thinking, and then an exchange of information could be useful. And he seems to come to some sort of internal
Crispy.
decision and just very well on one condition.
Name it.
Don't mention it to the others until I'm ready to.
Man, why
All
are you
right.
keeping so many secrets?
I will accept under the same condition.
Oh, I shan't breathe a word.
Very well. Now, start talking.
He steeples his fingers in front of himself and he's clearly trying to decide how to say it, and then he just you say I looked like I saw a corpse, someone who had died. That is because I had.
Would it happen to have been our friend Sildar?
Yes. He says that with just like a wince. Like he's still uncomfortable with it. Just yes.
And
Thanks to our friend Darren, that is no longer the case. But it was prior.
and what exactly had happened that led to, well, the aforementioned death and subsequent resurrection?
Moss closes his eyes and kind of lowers his head, and he's clearly like gathering himself internally. The night that I had stepped out and you all found me here the following morning. That night, without my knowledge and against my will, I was compelled to step out and I think it I think it being Sildar was pure coincidence. But in this state happened across him. Somehow, I do not know how, convinced him to accompany me here. And on being here, as I was later informed and woke up to the fact, had murdered him. And he like he struggles on that part.
Lurk just gives him a hard stare. You say you were compelled to murder him. I'm gonna
Correct.
need a little more explanation on that part. Because as far as it sounds to me so far, you just got up in the middle of the night, grabbed Sildar, and then just cut his throat, basically.
He gives the faintest of smiles. He's just, well, in some regard, it's flattering that you think I, and he looks down at himself, could be capable of taking someone like Sildar on my own. However, that is not the case. He he reaches into his bag and he pauses just briefly and then pulls out the tome that he has, his the
The
book,
tome.
the tome. I'm gonna call it his Book of Shadows. I don't. It's his packed object.
The Tomb of Valentine.
Yeah, he pulls it out and he's lays a hand on the cover. This book oh, this book this book is the object by which I am bound to a being of immense power. And he brushes his hand off the cover, and the setting sun symbol is just embossed, is just barely visible there.
Lurk makes note of the design.
He like tilts it so he can see it, and he's just, I came into possession of this early in my explorations of the material plane, after I had come here from my academy, seeking stories and tales, doing my duty as I was trained to collect them and bring them back. I had he smiles slightly and like dips his head. I had, out of a desire to seek some of the rarest tomes, snuck into a library beyond its hours in an attempt to reach some of their more valuable collection that they would not allow me to see without a note of authorization. In so
So
doing,
go ahead.
yes, I snuck in after hours. I was very mischievous, I know. In so doing, I came across this. And on first glance, it wasn't anything. And yet, it was something. Something about it drew me to it. It had an air of mystery, but it was more than that. Because you see, it was blank. There's nothing inside, and he he literally flips it open and there's nothing written on any of the pages.
Lurk just kind of like peers at it. Strange.
But something about it, and in retrospect, I should have known. I should have known immediately. But I was so distracted by the situation and not getting found that I didn't think thought I would investigate it later. So I took it. And on my way out was attacked. Someone in weight struck me with a crossbow. I collapsed as the bolt pierced my side, And in my scramble with the wound and everything, trying to collect the book, smeared my blood on its open pages. And in doing, unknowingly, sealed a pact that has changed my life immensely. When I struck back at the attacker, what would have normally been a much different spell was a ray of red eldritch energy. In retrospect, I wish I hadn't struck quite so hard. I could have questioned them, but, well, they were in no condition for questioning after that.
I can imagine not. I mean,
And in my
considering that whoever is the owner of this book overwrote your own will, even temporarily.
Moss, he gives that kind of like that grimace mixed with a smile, and just I fled after that, and I spent time wandering, finding healing, finding everything that had changed. Something told me to come this way. Again, I should have realized what. I thought I was just wandering, seeking answers, but no, there was something pulling me here. And it wasn't until arriving, or shortly after I met all of you, rather, I finally found out just whom this deal, this trap, had been sprung by.
Lurk just kind of tilts his head.
Moss is just kind of, he's paused and he's just staring down at this book in his hands, and he's looking deeply troubled.
As you do so, the inside of the book lights up red, and you see almost like it's being written as you both look at it.
Oh, so I can
In
see
it,
this happening too.
yes, in a slow scroll, you just see the name Valentine, and then a heart put at the end.
Cheeky fucker. Moss just, when that plays out, Moss is just like wide-eyed, just like, just
Lyric can
like
kind of feel the fur on the back of his neck start to stand up on
just
end.
pure surprise and terror. And then he
So the
slowly
owner
looks
received
up
us
and
now.
makes eye contact with that look of like, ah, we're being watched. And it just like it's fear that they're being watched, but also just that like that look of horror and fear and just like almost a desperation.
Of like, help.
Yeah, and he's just he, how how nice of him to introduce himself. Yes.
I suppose you could say that.
He snaps the book shut again, just takes a breath, closes his eyes. Yes. Valentine. A very, very ancient and powerful vampire.
Lurk just kind of breathes out alongside. Just, I've only heard stories of them. Say
As,
after they live for so long, they start learning just secrets that no one could ever know.
Moss just smiles. He's like, yes, I had heard similar. I had never seen one. I was never hoping for first-hand experience, and yet here I am, and there I was awakening,
as
covered in a man's blood.
as you two kind of stand here talking, for one, like the evening sun has gone down and the sky is starting to darken. But can you both make me perception checks?
Oh boy.
That's a 10.
That's a 21.
So, Moss, you do not hear this.
He
But-
is like consumed by fear right now.
But Lurik, you are standing there and a number
wait,
of
it's a
things hit
sound
you
check, huh?
in rapid succession.
Uh-huh.
One, while you guys had been talking, you heard a lot of the birds get up and fucking leave.
That's not good.
Oh dear.
Two, you heard a strange sound somewhere like behind you. It was rhythmic and getting closer. And Moss, as like you see Lurik's ears
Hey,
like
coffee.
perk for a moment, you see your book suddenly explode with red light, like kind of shaking a little bit.
He just almost like spooked, like flinches, almost drops it, catches it, but it like falls open.
Yeah, as it
In his
falls open,
hands.
immediately in giant like all caps letters, it says "Watch out," and then
Ooh, Lurk just kind of like snapped his head behind him. Like look over his shoulder.
changing the music.
Hmm.
Oh
In an
dear.
instant, rushing by overhead, you see the massive form of wings and scales as it shoots over the orchard, and a blast of green energy comes slamming down into it, almost instantly rotting a row of trees as you see the form of a dragon go barreling by.
Oh shit.
Moss is just like wide, like gaping. He's looked from the book to the dragon to Lurik. And he's just to Lurik. He knew he warned the others, and he snaps the book shut, stuffs it in his or he
Go.
just tucks it under his arm, and he runs inside.
So
Yeah, Lurk just kinda,
do
like,
we notice
started
any of this?
Yeah, as you guys are fucking Darren and Astrid are like making food and everything, immediately the sound of like a roar and the heavy beat of wings kind of shakes the house a little bit. Darren like immediately like snaps to attention and then just like shit, the dragon, and he is going to like take off towards the door, quickly summoning a scimitar, goes flying through the house and immediately is into his hand as he runs out the door.
Runs
I'm like,
past, like we're
the
coming in the
dragon?
door.
Like, he knows
we're
this
coming
one?
in the door as he's going out the door.
The dragon.
In
Not
the
oh shit, a
distance,
dragon, but the dragon.
in the distance,
seeing-
as you guys like are all like moving towards the front of the house, you can see the dragon is immediately like diving on the city and shooting a line of that green breath across it.
As we're running in and he's running out, Moss is just, we have a problem. We have a very large flying problem.
Yeah, I think they might have heard the roar, man. But in case it wasn't obvious, there's a fucking dragon out there and it's got acid.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, Darren immediately like looks back at you all and just the people. We have to save the people.
Aye, we need to.
People. The people.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep, you all are going to take off running from the orchard, and I'm going to need everyone here to roll initiative.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh God.
Ooh,
13.
20. Not a nat 20. Dirty 20.
Also
I
a
don't
20,
think-
also a dirty 20.
I don't think there's really a net depending on initiatives, to be fair.
No, you
7.
can roll. You can roll a 20.
It's just all it does is make it easier for you to go first.
Yeah.
What'd you get,
Uh,
I'm just
Astrid?
saying. I'm just saying it was.
7 for me.
Astrid's like mid cooking. Like what? No, but I.
Yeah. Like,
oh,
huh?
that's
What?
dragon. But like, what about the? Oh, okay.
Sheesh. I rolled a. I rolled Darren's initiative
What
and got a
about my
27.
stir fry?
Yeah, Darren is very much like, no, not this right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lyric and fucking Moss are just on high fucking alert.
It was tense before they saw
Leave
it.
the house. That's dastardly.
Right? No, right. I just read back. No, no.
Give me 1 second here. I have to roll a lot of initiatives here.
I guess while we're waiting for her to roll her initiatives, Argyle, we got to roll again since we both got the same result.
No, my dexterity is only a 2.
Oh right, I forgot to add my dex.
Dynamic
modifier.
cat.
Well, no, but it's if you have a tie, whoever has the higher
Green is
dex
poison,
mod goes
black
first.
is acid.
My dex mod is also 2.
You're a rogue. What are you talking about?
Oops.
I have 15
Okay.
dexterity.
Okay, we have to roll it again,
Yeah.
and whoever rolls higher goes first. That you go first. That was a 1.
Dragons. Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Also, I just read back, and
Well, you both rolled
I
one.
just said in the book, "Who's your cute puppy friend, boss? Is he single? You should introduce me."
Oh my fucking god, no! I don't think
I
Lyric
should be
would
like,
be interested.
Yeah, interested?
Yeah, I have to be like, but like, what about? No,
but like, really, but like, seriously.
No.
no.
Yeah, but he didn't say
like-
that.
It's like you're nothing like your sexy friend over here. Just grabs his sword and points like.
looks at Astrid and then just no. Looks at Rax. Yes, and he's like, slowly closes. Just I'm uncomfortable.
Don't understand. Don't like.
You don't want to understand.
Lyric, just trust me, man. You really don't.
The puppy friend is homosexual. No, he's not.
Return to form.
He's not homicidal. He just inflicts violence now and again.
Did you say
Or
homicidal?
homosexual.
Homicidal.
That's not up to me to say.
Okay, as
I mean, right, that is possible. You are correct.
but as you all rush in, you see that as the dragon like spreads its wings, a series of like wooden clumps drop off of it and immediately kind of burst out into these little feral shapes made of twigs and
God.
everything.
What the fuck?
And they start skittering across the town, like
Hey, Chris.
chasing villagers.
What are they?
Oh, what the fuck?
They're like. I mean, they're made of twigs, but what are they're like spiders or what?
Even
Go
worse.
ahead and make me, I would say, an Arcana check.
Well, I was just wondering what their
Everyone?
shape was, but yeah, sure.
I mean, I
Uh,
imagine all of us could make another
11.
Arcana check if we wanted.
Ooh.
I wasn't trying to identify their nature, more just I'm trying to mentally picture them.
19.
13.
Astrid, you would know that these are twig blights, and I just sent a picture in.
Oh, that's horrid.
I will.
Oh shit! Twig
Oh,
blight.
they're like scrungly little twig guys. Okay.
I feel like an
Oh,
axe
yes.
would go good against those.
Oop, that
I don't have an
is
axe.
far too big.
What?
Wait,
Oh, no,
I
you
do
have a
have an axe.
glaive. Close enough.
No, I do have an axe. I have a club. I have a glaive, club, or a javelin. Never mind. I don't have an axe.
But yeah,
I'm
these are the
sure-
guys, chat.
I'm sure. Look, guys, I'm sure a glaive or a club will do just as fine as
Oh, yeah.
making kindling.
Oh, of course. I just realized I misspoke and said I had an axe. Like, wait, no, I don't.
But okay. At the top of the initiative, this is Darren. As you all like get to the end of the road, like leading from the orchard into town, Darren looks back at you all and just, I'm gonna go to the town master's hall. Split up, help everyone. And like he's just gonna take off.
All right.
Speaking of, the dragon has now perched upon the town master's hall, which is
Oh
why that's
God.
happening.
Of course.
Next up is one of the twig blights, who is.
Oh, geez. What the fuck did it roll on its initiative?
It rolled a nat
Boys.
20, so
Ah.
so it is going to go after. I think it is going to go after the barmaid Elsa, who is currently fleeing for her life.
Oh. Well, bastard.
How does this work again?
And is going to hit. And it does 5
okay.
piercing damage to Elsa as the twig blight like jumps on her back and like stabs its spiky hand into her back. As she like screams, trying to wrench it off.
Oh, lovely.
What were the results of you guys' roll off, by the way?
Cal goes
Uh,
first.
Yeah, he rolled like. What
I
did you roll?
won.
Like a.
I rolled a 1
Yeah, I
on my
rolled
second
like
roll.
a 13.
I think I got a 13 if I remember right.
Yep. Okay,
Wait.
so next up, Cal. Where is Lurt gonna go?
All right. I mean, I guess after the twig blight that just stabbed the barmaid, so about how far away would you say it is from where I'm at?
I would say that it is about. There's a town map in here. You guys came down from there. Right now, it's about 100 feet away.
Okay. In that case, I think I will bring out the crossbow that I stole from the Red Brand space and take aim
that's
at it.
right. You did take that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it does more than my bow, so I'm going to be using that for my ranged
evil-
attack from now on.
An evil baby Groot. Yeah, okay. Fair.
It is well within the range of the crossbow. It's a roll plus dex modifier, yeah.
That's great.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so it's and I forget. Does sneak attack apply to ranged attacks or no?
It can. I don't know if it applies in this situation, but it can apply to sneak attacks or to ranged attacks. Fucking
Oh, yeah, the attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
Yeah, but you have to have advantage on the target, and you don't currently have that.
it being on her back does
Uh,
not count as having a friendly.
You don't need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. I mean, I doubt she would count as an enemy of it.
No.
More like a
All right.
victim.
True. All right, I'll just roll for the damage regularly then. It's 1d8 plus 2. Okay. That is 1d8 plus 2, so 8.
Yeah, no, you fire off an arrow and it shoots through and just like impacts into its face and it just shatters into twigs and like falls limply on the ground.
Oh, so
wow.
I one shot it. Cool. Nice. Alright, find someplace safe. Go.
Yeah, Elsa looks terrified and just like quickly nods, hurrying for a house.
And prior, you had said this thing had like we were distant, but it had swooped over town and like breath weaponed it. Is it from where we are? Is it noticeable where it did that?
Yes.
She said
So
it was.
you notice like a line through the town where like all the grass is rotted and you can see like bubbling green just like goop all along, just like in a stripe across the town and like up a house where it's like melting away at the thatch roof.
Okay. Gross.
But up next in the order is Moss.
Moss for are any of the other wood blights visible from where they are?
I would say you need to get closer before you can see more.
Okay. Moss will, for kind of lack of knowing where else to go, run after Darren towards the townmaster's hall, because even though Darren is strong, he's like, that's a dragon, and like he's gonna need help.
Yeah, nope. How much movement do you have?
Just your standard 30.
Mm-hmm. If you would like to go 30 and then see more, or if you want to just like make a full dash action just to get deeper into town.
Yeah, if there's nothing like immediately visible after the 30, he'll just keep running as a dash.
Fair. Full dash action. All right. Next up in the order is going to be Freya. In the distance, you all can see a black cloaked figure kind of leap out, kind of splaying out as like an array of tails swooshes out behind her.
Oh, right. Yes.
And she is going to look up at the dragon on top of the building.
Oh, Auntie Freya.
And
That's not useful.
See what she can do.
Danger.
she can't do those spells because that would catch the townmaster's hall on fire. So
Always lovely hearing that. That's
That would be problematic.
At least she
so
has.
it's either fireball or flame
priorities.
strike.
So she is
Or
going
wall of fire.
to. She is going to attempt dominate monster.
Ooh.
Against a dragon?
Yes.
I mean, when you have no other options, you try what you've got.
I mean, fair, but like, I don't foresee that really working out.
Well, it's a nat 20, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
She
All right.
like you see like a lash of one of her tails almost unnaturally like stretching up towards the creature and like impacting with its head, and there's like a pulse of energy before the dragon just like twists around and like bites at the tail, kind of immediately making it
No.
poof in the illusion. She curses under her breath.
Oh no.
I think she is going to then, as a bonus action, throw her hex on and end her turn.
X. Ooh. Wait, she's a warlock? Well, I mean, I don't know that.
Well, that could be a witch too, technically.
True. I was saying this out of character. Obviously, I wouldn't know.
I know.
Next up is going to be the dragon.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The dragon loudly roars as it looks out over the city, though it is pretty pissed about her trying to do that to him. So
What? No, that's
do that to
crazy.
her, dragon speak. But let's see. First, it's going to try and recharge its poison breath. That recharges.
Good.
Oh, lovely.
And now it is going to breathe down at Freya. It's going to do 12d6 poison damage.
Jesus.
Please.
I don't know if we're ready for this fight.
Please don't kill my aunt. My God, Siegfried, holy shit.
She takes 32 points of damage as a
Oh,
massive
Jesus.
cone of poison washes over her and just like sticks to her. Like you can see steam rising up off of her as she just like cringes from
Ew.
the pain.
That was like, wait. Never mind.
Was that a successful throw or a...
How much damage was the roll?
The roll was 32 points of damage.
Okay. Was that a pass or a fail on the save?
That was a fail.
Okay.
Ah.
I was like, wait a minute.
That's a pass. We're in trouble.
Exactly.
Okay.
Actually, just got done watching the Critical Role where they fought an ancient black dragon, so I was like, oof.
Yeah, I think Venom Fang's gonna stay in place. It looks pretty satisfied with how things are going for now, so it's gonna end its turn.
Good, he has a name.
She does. Next
Oh,
up,
true.
Misgender the dragon in the heat of battle. The dragon's like, actually, excuse you.
another
I'm doing psychic damage.
another twig blight.
Oh, it's your vicious mockery.
Exactly.
Another twig blight is going to run and attack Smash Face in front of the
No!
enemy.
Smash face, no!
You bastard.
So that is going to be
Misgender and miscolor. Oh, shit. I mean, it said critical role fought a black dragon.
It is a miss as it runs over and swings on Smash Face, and Smash Face like quickly ducks underneath its blow, just like freaking out a little bit.
Just,
Like, oh
nope,
gosh.
nope.
Understandable reaction, honestly.
Next up will be Sparky.
Uh-oh.
Get him, Sparky.
As he is running, as he is like running through everyone, quickly pulling out a thing that he snagged earlier with a successful both stealth check and sleight of hand. He pulls out Talon, the longsword.
Oh.
What?
You little shit. It's okay. He can have it. Hello, corgis. Hello, Carbon.
And he
I
is
don't
going
know.
to run up and try and slice the twig blight that is attacking Smash Face.
Oh wow.
That hits.
Altruism or nepotism?
So that is
I can't mold on this one.
Well, why not, Fluff?
Always
Because
be
this
able
one
to
doesn't
mold.
have removable hair.
Yep. That is 4 points of damage, which is enough to shatter the twig blight as he quickly slashes across it, and it poofs.
Well then, Fluff, you better get a razor.
All right, Rax,
Fine.
you are up next.
All right.
Yeah, Sparky is still wearing the mask.
Well, this is a lot of danger. I'm gonna warrant a rage for this because this is fucking awful.
Yeah, I'd say having a dragon, on our in the way is a bit of a problem.
Rex
Marking
is
it
smart
down in
enough
the
to
database.
not
I'm gonna
run
authorize
at
your
the
rage.
dragon.
Gonna
Thank you.
authorize it.
I don't feel authorized to hunt this monster yet, though. So Rex
Oh my
is
fucking
going
God.
to run towards one of the twig blights instead, and try to drive his blade through it.
Yes, you run. How much movement do you have?
What is my movement? It's 30. But I get bigger when I rage now. I forgot to mention that.
Nice.
Yeah, Rex just sort of grows in size as he gets more and more angry and rushes
Oh
towards them.
god.
Ooh, woo.
Becomes a game of just
What?
how mad can we make him to see how tall he gets. It's not a very good
Fucking
game.
Mario mushroom sound
He's a
effect.
would say
grower.
There
that-
you go. Yeah.
I would say that you are probably going to have to just use your turn full action sprinting.
You're gonna have to what?
Come against that? You got cut out.
I would say that you're probably going to have to use your full action sprinting to get fully into town. Lurik was able to use a ranged.
Then how about this? I'm gonna use my 30 movement speed to get closer,
Mm-hmm.
and then grab a javelin out of the backpack to throw at him. 'Cause I do have those.
Ah, true.
Yes.
All right. Reckless attack. Okay. I'm going to assume a 22 will hit.
Yeah, a 22 is
yeah.
definitely gonna hit.
Wait, what are you attacking?
It's one of the twig blights that's just around. I'm not dumb enough to go for the dragon.
Oh,
Don't
one
worry.
of the twig blights.
He ran up 30 feet and decided to stop and throw a javelin.
Oh,
To
okay.
get close enough to attack it so they can, drive them away.
Hi, Snoopy.
But yeah, go for
I
it, roll.
remember it when I hit. Let's see. When you make 600 attack, you can add rage damage. Okay.
I'm
I just had
fairly
to
certain you're
remember
gonna
everything.
obliterate this thing, but
Well, I hope so. Let's find out. It's only a d6. I rolled a 6.
yeah,
All
you,
right.
Yeah.
you annihilate this thing. You throw
That's
your javelin and it
13
just
damage.
it just impacts with one of their chests and they just implode as it does.
Just fucking Lego, just sound effect, just.
Yeah, just
Oh,
that
You'll die.
that Lego brick
Die.
noise.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Let's see. After Rax, it'll be Thorn.
Oh yeah.
Just running around. I didn't even want to be here.
Yeah, Thorn is going to yeah, he is going to take a moment just to post up and draw his longbow, and he is going to fire onto a twig blight.
Did we see how many of them there were?
You did not see how many dropped. You know that there are a
Okay.
lot, though. They
Okay,
seem to
okay.
be flimsy, but there are a lot.
Gotcha.
Strength in numbers, not in just
Korvaru, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in.
Oh,
You
I
doing a
know
big
that.
battle with twig blights and dragons.
Well, I've never met him, but
Hey.
I've watched him a bunch of times.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Hello, Nix the Wolf. What's up?
Even with minimum damage, that's enough. Thorn kind of
So they're very
surprised.
Thorn wings one of the twig blights and it just shatters, falling to the ground. Next up is Smash Face.
Ah,
Smash Face is kind of panicking a little bit and looks around. And he notices a twig blight is running for Pyrite as she's running out of the Town Master's Hall. And he is going to... Let's see... He's kind of panicking. Let me roll something. Good enough. He, like, kind of freaks out looking over at it and just, like, looks away and, like, holds out his hands. And he is going to cast... That lands. Let's see, roll a
what does he
d12.
cast?
Max damage.
Guess we'll have to find out.
Are they... Okay, they are not immune to it. Okay. He casts
turn, is it?
a poison spray, so a jet of poison comes out of his
Oh, okay.
hands and just, like, melts the twig blight. And he, like, blinks the moment that he did that, like, staring at his hands like, what?
He wasn't aware he could. Interesting.
Hmm.
So that melts a twig blight. Next up then is another twig blight who is going to gun it for Carp.
Not the child.
That's
Oh,
a nat
God.
20.
That is.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
I mean, I would cutting words that, but you know, I'm
But
gonna do that on a nat 20.
oh, I mean, you can technically.
Yeah, but it's also a child, so his AC's not great.
really bad.
It's
Yeah.
probably like 10, and now my cutting words is only a d6.
Oof, Carp takes 7 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Commoners have 4. That's concerning.
I have beefed up some of the normal people just a little bit, but he's not doing
Okay.
good. Very much so. Like, a twig blight, like, tackles him and, like, stabs into his chest, and he's, like, screaming.
I think you mean butter rye. No. No. We're not that kind of a party.
No, based on our trajectory.
We don't just murder children.
No.
In fact, we barely murder at all.
Yeah.
Well,
next, next up is Pyrite.
Maybe you don't murder, but
3 of us kind of do. And you've run through a bunch of people.
Oh, those weren't real. They were enemies.
anyway.
I purged them from my mind.
Pyrite sees a
not
small
people.
group of them running by, and she's panicking because she is not a attack person, and she is going to very quickly cast sleep on a group of them.
Hornet.
Fuck God, Cornet.
I mean, you're technically correct.
Don't give Cornet the benefit of the doubt.
Well, no,
Fail.
he's technically correct.
Always give Cornet the
Fail.
The
benefit of the
best
doubt.
kind of correct.
That's a fail.
Listen, Cornet's a mod.
Okay,
You have to listen to
so
him.
Pyrite
No.
gestures to a group of 3 that start heading off towards the Alderley farm and just like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And they all just like immediately like clunk together.
So wait, did the spell work or no?
Yes, all 3 of the twig blights all passed out.
Okay.
Next up we have Astrid.
Oh my god, finally. Is the me rolling a 3 on initiative. Is the kid that got attacked, where's he?
The kid is
Carp. Where's Carp?
let me glance back at the map.
And am I still like in the kitchen chopping onions, or did I run
no,
out with
you're-
everyone else?
You all are down at the end of the road of the orchard, like looking into town. Like,
Yeah, we all ran
Okay.
back into town. You are with us. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just like, man, it sure is loud out there chopping my onions.
Yeah, just stand. You like lean back out, guys. Everything's right, guys.
I'd say that you see that he is maybe about 80 feet down the way, like being pounced on by the twig blight in front of the little shrine to Lathander.
Okay. And how did he like screaming, right? Like it's obvious that he's being attacked.
Yes, like
Yeah.
it is not
Should
subtle.
loot the.
Okay, then double dash and then bonus action healing word.
All right, roll your healing word.
Shit, I should have had that up. Is it like 1d4 plus? Hold on, let me just Google it real quick.
Cornet, I kind of have other priorities at the moment.
For some reason, I did not bring that up on my.
Do you guys ever feel happy that Cornet's not one of our players?
It's 1d4 plus spell casting ability mod. What's
So-
my ability mod?
I would actually be curious to see how
Oh, 3
Cornet
because
would
I have
play,
1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, 1d4
but
plus
not
3.
in this
Kind of a-
campaign.
Yeah, no.
5 HP.
Ooh, 5 HP helps. He is no longer on death's door as his wounds are graced with a white light and the smell of
My gentle
sakura
voice.
flowers.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the
What is this
top
special?
of the initiative order.
Hello, Hedgehog. The mana crystal isn't going to pay for itself. Yeah, Cornet's just going to play just a meth addicted wizard. Tell me that wouldn't just be like one of the first things that comes to mind.
You know what's
I
funny?
can
That's
see it.
literally a thing in World of Warcraft. There's mana crystals, and they have
That's
an
what he's
ever-growing
talking about.
addiction to them.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. And when they don't get the mana crystals, they just turn into zombies and die.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Darren is
That's
going
horrid.
to run up to the front of the townmaster's hall, point a finger up, and is going to cast Finger of Death on
Ooh.
Venom Fang.
Oh shit!
Oh, I
like-
mean, Darren is like a
He
20
is
level
like level
bard.
20.
Isn't that like
Yeah.
10d4 plus 40 necrotic? Or is that disintegrate?
Uh,
Oh,
Finger of Death is 7d8 plus 30.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jesus.
you know, just
It's
a
a
little,
lot.
just a little less. My bad.
It's
Just
still
yeah.
a
Has to
lot.
make a con save.
$20 I can hold on to? No, Cornet. As a matter of fact,
That fails.
Oh, good. Greetings,
So
adventurers. You
he
got
is
20 I
going
can
to
hold on
roll
to. It's an important
78
quest.
now.
Jesus.
78. Manaholics Anonymous. Hello, Hedgie. And Yo-Yo, of course. Oh, woo.
So that is 70 points of damage as
Fuck.
a
Jesus.
screaming helix of green and black energy shoots out of his fingertips and slams into the dragon's chest, causing it to like stagger and grab onto the edge of the
Shit.
building.
Yeah.
I mean,
He told
yeah,
us he's like
that's
level
one way.
20.
Yeah, that's one effective way to deter a dragon.
Let's
Alcoholic.
see.
Thank God, Corden. Your
He
quest
is
to help me
then
move
going
these
to use
TVs to the
his
pawn shop.
bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word to all the people around him.
Oh.
Which is 10 points of health for everyone. So people are brought up back to full who were injured before.
Do we still have the Heroes Feast health, or is that expired? Is it the next day yet?
It is
No,
not the
it's
next
not
day
in 24
yet,
hours.
but you guys have already used the health from it.
The advantages
still
we
have the
still
other
have
buffs.
from it is
That-
24 hours of immunity to frightened and poison, as well as advantage on wisdom saves. That hasn't worn off yet.
What we talked about before was this health wasn't temporary health. It increased your health until the next day as like an actual health gain.
I remember it being 10 health.
It was Heroes Feast. Whatever Heroes Feast does.
It's
I
hit point.
distinctly remember someone saying.
Yeah, no. Rax is right.
Yeah, it's not temp health. I mean, it is temporary, but it's not temp health. It's
Yeah,
weird. I know.
It just straight up increased your maximum by 2d10.
I guess I entered it as temp HP. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, you will go away later on, but it basically raises your max HP and stays like that until the next day.
Wait,
Okay.
are we still Heroes Feasting?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
still
we're
in
still
effect.
under the
Not been a
effects.
full day
It
yet.
has not
Oh.
been a full day. But I
okay.
have no fucking clue
How
what I
much?
rolled on the 2d10, so I haven't added
I think
it back.
I'd say
When
I'd
I-
say if you
10,
don't remember, you
so-
can just do a flat 10.
Yep,
when
I
I
did 10.
when I rolled it, I added it as temp HP, so
Same.
it's fine. It's fine. It ultimately is
It's okay.
fine.
I play MMOs, so I know increasing your maximum health as a mechanic. I play games.
But okay,
RuneScape.
Darren finished, which means another Twig Blight is going to scamper over and try and attack Sparky.
What you're saying,
That'll
Fluff,
hit.
is you're a nerd.
For 4 points of piercing damage as it like just stabs Sparky in his shoulder.
Ouchie.
Next up we have Lyric.
Hello, yes. What do my current surrounds look like?
Let's see. You did
Like I moved into town enough to be able to shoot at that one twig
yeah,
blight
you did
that was on
30
the
feet of
farm.
movement. So
Yeah, which is not my max movement, but you know.
is it not?
No,
Oh,
my
yours is 40,
Lupin
right? So
get
yeah,
40, yeah.
you went 40 in. So you are a little bit past Barthen's provisions, like heading into town. You can see one twig blight like slamming on the doors to the smithy off to your right, and then 2 more are rushing through the town square.
Why have you barred your doors to the public?
Selling dragon insurance.
About how close do you say the twig blight would be to breaking down the door? Though I imagine the person inside knows how to use the weapons.
I wouldn't say that like the door is about to break down, but these things are they're impatient. If this doesn't work, they're going to try something else.
How many are there at a glance?
You
Lots.
can't fully see just because of your angle within the town, but just from what you can see right now, you'd say you can see about 5.
Okay.
I guess like he'll pursue the ones that are fleeing further into town, but about partway through, he'll stop and like take a shot at the one at the door.
Go for it.
All right. So add Dex modifier. That's an 18.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. That is 7 damage from my crossbow.
Yep, your arrow pierces right through it and thuds into the door as it shatters into a pile of sticks.
All right, cool. And then I guess I shall continue pursuing the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Moss.
With having dashed in, following Darren, what's like immediately visible at that 60-foot movement?
You currently see. Let's see. You are currently in the center of town. You can see 2 twig blights rushing off towards Sister Garael's home. You see Pyrite and Smashface closer towards the Townmaster's Hall as a twig blight is running towards them. And looking down the way towards the Tresendar Manor, you can see 1 twig blight getting away from the others.
Okay. Moss, about how far from where Moss is Smashface, Pyrite, and the Twig Blight that's running at them?
About 50 feet.
Oh, okay. Moss will head their direction, use the 30 feet of movement, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the Twig Blight.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I love in this moment Moss is like, man, fuck the subtlety of bells.
No, this is like do or die. He's just moving and shooting. Ranged spell attack. So that's and then I add the 5. That is a. Is that a 9? That's a 9. Plus 5, 14.
That'll hit.
Okay, and so then that's 1. God, I can't actually remember. It's been so long since I used it. Eldritch Blast. I think it's a D10 or a
Yeah,
a
it's 1d10 force.
Yeah, 1d10. Okay. 1d10, and then I get to add my charisma bonus. 7.
Yep, that'll kill it. As you fire off this Eldritch Blast, it shoots out of your hand like a twin helix of red bats, and it like curves out around Smashface and Pyrite, reforming in the center and then shooting through the Twig Blight like a bullet.
Having obliterated and it and now running closer, Moss will just yell, "You two, over here! Get going! Get out of here!"
Pyrite like squeaks and like quickly like nods, like scurrying away as fast as she can. Smashface like runs over to you like, I can help, like kind of looking down at his legs questioningly.
You'll just put a hand on his shoulder. Now is not the time for valor. Get her out of here and just get safe. We'll handle this.
He like looks at you for a second and like nods seriously, gives you like a little salute, and then hurries after Pyrite.
You know where I should go?
And then with them gone, Moss is just looking up at this dragon like, they're gone. He looks up and he's like, Oh shit!
He's like, I know what I just said, but oh dear fucking
Just
god.
because he said it doesn't mean he's confident about dealing with that. And that is, yeah, that's that.
Here we go. It's attacking the town.
Beautiful.
It's attacking. Oh, sorry.
Next up is Freya, who is going to run past you, Moss.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. She can't do that. She can't do that.
Look, it would just be a little on fire. It's not that big a deal.
Come on, Auntie.
Yeah, I'm not sure if setting the town hall on fire is like the worst idea at the moment.
Okay, but like yeah, exactly. If you set one building out of the whole town on fire, it's fine.
You don't want a fire in the medieval town.
Is the fire worse than a dragon?
I'd say they're about on par with destructive force. The dragon will destroy it, and the fire will destroy it. Pick your poison.
The dragon.
Yeah, because this is what she can cast. She is going to